Each of us are the sum of our parts.
That's so deep.
Each of us is a puzzle made of many pieces.
That's a little cheesy.
None of us really know who we are all the time, do we? Ugh, cue the teen angst. How many sides to a person are there?
How many hours are there in a day? No one knows. Oh, right. You know what I mean. We can never know how many different ways there are to look at any one moment, person, or idea.
Question.
Do any of us truly listen to all those thoughts rolling around in our head?
We should.
We need to.
Don't we have to? Question.
Do we really want to know what someone else is thinking?
Would we like what we hear?
Would it change us in some way?
Can we afford to be afraid of the truth?
We are her. She is us.
We are I.
We
Are him.
He
Is us.
We
Are I.
School
is like an arena.
Students are on display, evaluated and judged by their peers every minute of every day. We triumph, we befriend, we love, we start over.
Back to the top.
There are rules in such an arena, and students must attend by them in order to get through the day.
we achieve.
We build up.
We love.
We start over.
back to the top.
It's not always easy, and sometimes students fall short of what's expected. They make mistakes, like choosing the wrong friend or mistreating the ones they're supposed to care about.
We fail.
We fight. We hate. We start over. Back to the top.
It's an unforgiving battleground. When you think about it, it's surprising any of us make it out sane.
We falter.
We tear down.
We hate.
We start over.
Back to the top.
And yet, school, this arena students must attend, is the waking world.
Our lives are the dream.
When my eyes open, I am asleep until I arrive here. Colors here are brighter. Sounds are louder. Voices are sharper. It's not pleasant. When I step foot onto campus, I am on alert and my defenses are up. In some ways, I am more myself here than I am at home. And yet, I am still performing an act, playing a character I have rehearsed over and over throughout the years until the facade is perfect. At home, I am different. I am uncertain and full of doubt, but I don't have to try to be me. At school, I know exactly who I am and where I belong, even if it's not what I would have chosen for myself if it were up to me. I don't know which me I prefer to be. We triumph, we befriend, we love, we fail, we fight, we hate, we start over, back to the top.
Life is good. Life is great even. When I'm in the arena, I know my place. Decisions are easy to make because they are mostly made for me. Go there, go here, walk this way, like these things. I know who to associate with. I know what words to say. School has rules, and rules are easy to follow even if they sometimes change. And yet, I followed the rules for so long, I don't know if I follow the rules because I want to, or if I do simply because it's become a habit. I do what's expected because it's expected. Does that mean that I'm a good person? Or that I'm just good at following directions?
We achieve.
We build up. We love. We falter. We tear down. We hate. We start over. Back to the top.
Well, I don't know. It's all become a mess, hasn't it?
So?
What am I supposed to do? There are rules.
new choices can be made.
Don't be ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous, it's logical. For any choice to exist, there has to be at least two ways it can go. Just because someone did go one way doesn't mean they can't go another.
Which is fair, but sometimes the right choice was already made, and the consequence is still painful to bear.
Is that the case? Was the right choice made?
That's a great question.
How do I know? How do I know if I made the right choice?
Simple. Would I have made the other choice?
Right, that's important. Would I have chosen to go the other way?
I don't know. I don't even know how I got here.
I'm wasting my time. This is a waste of time.
It's important to consider everything from every angle.
I know that, but it is a waste of time, right?
Yes.
No, it's not.
It doesn't matter though. I know that much at least.
Yeah, you're probably right. But I should still consider it all. Maybe it's not too late to make a new choice.
And if it is,
Exactly. Then I can live with the consequence if I have to. But I like to know for sure.
I want to go home.
I never back down from anything. Can I honestly tell myself I wouldn't rather be in bed right now? Don't pretend it's better than binging Netflix.
I like binging Netflix.
Enough. I'm right. I'm here and there's nothing gained from worry. School is a necessary evil.
Well, I got half of that right.
I'm bored of feeling this way. All this angsty crap is getting old. I wander through each day without any joy, and I blame the world for it. But did I ever think that maybe it was my fault, that only I can find a way to get over myself? And it's unfair for me to ask anyone else to enough!
Look! There's Alice!
I changed my mind. I can't do this.
I have to do this.
It wasn't that bad.
It was pretty bad.
It was worse than that. Why should she forgive me? I can't forgive myself.
She's walking away. She doesn't want to forgive me.
Maybe she didn't see me.
I know better than that.
I suppose, but it was months ago. Why is she still mad at me?
Why shouldn't she be?
Approach her. She'll have to decide if I'm worth forgiving.
Hey, Alice, don't walk away. Please. I just wanted to apologize.
She thinks it was all my fault.
I know. I'm sorry. To be fair, though, you were just as much at fault as I was.
Bad start.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'm being rude. It was mostly me, but you could have called.
Why? So she could yell at me?
No, we don't have to fight. I missed you. I was traveling all summer with my parents, and all I could think about was our fight. I shouldn't have called you that.
Say it. Say what I called her. She wants to hear me say it.
Why? I'm sorry, okay? I was wrong.
Say it. Say what I'm sorry for saying.
I'm sorry I called you a slut.
That's a bad word. I should not call people that.
To be fair, though, she was being a slut.
Stop it!
What? She was!
You're lying.
I don't think she is.
I know she's not. Oh no, please no. Tell me that's not true.
Tell me you're lying.
She's not. He kissed her first.
I can hold myself together until she leaves, but I don't think I can do much more than that. I'm starting to lose it.
Walk away, please. Don't let her go.
If I don't, she will see me break.
Why did she let him kiss her?
Don't ask her that. I don't want to hear the answer.
Why did you let him kiss you?
Or ask. Sure. Why not pile hurt upon hurt?
She likes him too. They're dating now. He's her best friend.
You were supposed to be my best friend.
Not anymore.
I'm sorry. I tried to hold it together, but it hurts.
want to crap away for the school year to start.
What good am I if I'm disregarded?
It was a good try, but sometimes I have to face the truth that I'm not always in control. And I know that, but it doesn't hurt any less because I know that.
I don't matter. I can't be here.
Should I follow? What would be the use? My confidence is gone, and it will come back when I need it.
And if it doesn't come back?
I can't worry about that until it happens. There will be no use.
I can fake it until my confidence comes back. I can do this.
I can do this.
And if I can't?
That's not a question worth asking.
But
No, don't start with doubt, because that never ends well.
Exactly. What's his problem?
Maybe he didn't see me.
He saw me.
His eyes were red and a little puffy. Maybe.
What? Maybe he was crying? Boys like him have nothing to be upset about.
Maybe.
I'm right. I have to be right. If a boy that cute, that popular, cries on the first day of school, what hope do I have?
Maybe I should just talk to him.
No way. Don't even think about it. Come on, class, I'm already late.
Yeah, okay.
What was that all about?
This is bad. This is so bad. I'm dead.
I can't be dead, or none of you would even exist. And I wouldn't be having this argument.
I hate it when I do this.
Yeah, I do too. A little, and yet.
Why did I do it?
Because I was angry.
That's a terrible reason.
But it's a reason, terrible or not, it's the only reason I have.
Still, not a good reason.
What do they expect from me? What do they want?
Perfection.
I can't keep doing this.
Hey, you okay?
What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm fine.
You don't look fine.
You should be in class.
I was going, but you looked like
I looked like what?
you could use a friend.
I have plenty of friends.
Oh, right. No, I know. I mean, you looked like you could use a friend right now. Or maybe you could use a not friend? I don't know. I'm stupid. I'm being stupid. I'm sorry.
Don't let her go.
Don't.
Say something.
She's cute.
I know, right?
That's not important.
Yeah, okay.
She seems nice.
She's right. I could use someone who isn't a friend right now.
Don't go!
She already stopped the brain trust.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm glad you stayed. No, don't say that.
I'm Ryan. Who are you?
That sounds like I'm attacking her.
What do I say?
I could tell her she's cute.
Don't mock me.
Don't think stupid.
Don't
stuff.
make me hurt.
What? Don't make me hurt me? Is that what I was gonna say?
I'm the definition of counterproductive. Come on, think of something.
I thought it.
I'm Ryan.
Short and sweet. Well done.
Nicely played.
Sarah.
And do you have a last name, Miss?
Oh my God.
Come on. What am I thinking?
Oh, yeah. Camden.
That's nice.
I guess. It means Winding Valley. You?
Ansel. I don't know what it means.
Let's find out.
You're friends with Alice? There's a picture of you two on your home screen.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm flirting with this girl, I'm failing.
I'm not flirting with her. I don't even know her.
Wait, I'm not flirting with her?
Why don't I know her? Is she new?
She's friends with Alice.
I can't stand that stuck-up little pain in the neck.
That's why you don't know this girl.
She doesn't seem like she'd be friends with Alice.
To be fair, I don't seem like I'd be friends with Tony.
I don't want to think about that right now.
Follower.
No, I spell my name with an S.
Oh, yeah. I see that here. It means follower.
That's depressing.
Why?
Because I'm a leader.
Because I don't follow anyone.
Because I set trends.
Because I don't let others tell me what to do.
Because I matter.
Because I don't want to admit how appropriate it is.
I don't know. Just, I guess I always thought of myself as a leader, is all.
Oh, it's just a name. I'm not a winding valley, you know?
Well, sure, but don't you think that names have power? Like, maybe you suggest that you're finding your own direction, or that you're going your own way, but you're surrounded by mountains.
And what are the mountains?
I don't know, maybe obstacles, or maybe goals, or maybe other kids who hide you in the shadows.
Very deep, Ryan Ansel.
Just saying.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Forget I said anything.
I'm sorry.
Whatever.
Listen, I'm gonna get to class, and I shouldn't even offer, but you look like you could really use a friend. I'll be right here after school. I'll wait 30 minutes. That's about as much compassion as I've got for today. If you don't want to talk, no worries. But if you come to talk, come to share, not to get defensive, okay? Otherwise, don't waste my time.
I think I'm in love.
She's pretty cool.
But why don't I know her? I feel like I should know her.
I want to know her.
I liked Alice the moment I met her. She was pretty, sure of herself, dressed like a supermodel, and seemed like she had everything figured out. At first, I thought my crush on her meant more than it was, but it didn't take long for me to notice that I simply wanted to be her. I wanted to stop doubting myself. I wanted to stop being invisible. I never lived anywhere else, but every year, someone asked me what school I transferred from. I've been going to school with these kids, and none of them know me. I don't know how it's possible, but it's awful. It's awful being so forgettable. So I thought if I latched myself onto Alice, I'd finally get noticed.
But she overshadowed me. I became even more invisible, if that's even possible. She was loud and monopolized conversation and never let anyone see me.
Of course. I didn't notice at that time. I thought that was normal, and I thought that was how friendships worked. She was doing me a favor by letting me be her friend. She was letting me exist, and she made sure how grateful I should be.
But other kids still asked me if I was new.
And I still sat in the shadows.
And I was grateful, like a pathetic little puppy returning over and over again so an owner takes it.
What if he doesn't show up?
Then I wasted a half hour. Not a huge deal.
Why am I even doing this?
Because he's cute.
He is not.
He so is.
Even if he is, that's not why I'm waiting for him. He's out of my league.
So what?
Well, I'd really be wasting my time if I was hoping he'd ask me out.
Maybe I just want to look at him.
That's creepy, and I'm not that shallow.
Right.
I'm not. I don't want to be.
Fine. I'm not shallow.
Thanks.
Except that I totally am.
I hate myself sometimes.
No. No way. I'm not waiting for some boy to decide if I'm worth his time. So now I decide to show up. Don't start with me. I made a promise.
I'm not going to stand him up in case he shows up. That's not who I am.
This is a terrible idea. Please take note that I'm absolutely, categorically against this. Noted, but if I am going to stick around, then help. What should I say to him when he shows up? What are my options?
Accusatory tone.
Open mockery.
Simpering gratitude.
No, veto.
Calm detachment.
That has potential. How about mature and compassionate? Forget I thought of it.
No, I think that's the way to go. It costs me nothing to be decent.
It's a bit risky.
But it's an interesting way to go. Not the most natural thing for me to do.
Because I don't know who I am anymore.
Maybe I'm kind.
Hey.
You're here.
Yeah.
Or nothing. I could say nothing.
And look like an idiot?
Oh my gosh, I have to say something. Say anything.
This is so awkward.
Duh.
Wait, I have an idea.
I didn't think you were gonna show up.
Honesty. Really? That's my brilliant idea? Better than nothing. Literally.
I almost didn't.
What changed your mind?
Not sure.
Oh,
I should ask him to sit down.
No way.
But it's rude not to.
He'll think I'm flirting with him.
Wait, I'm not?
I'm not even considering it.
Oh, sorry. I thought, okay, fine. Still, I shouldn't be rude.
would you like to sit?
No thanks. I can't stay long.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Gross, don't, because then I'm gonna throw up, and I hate that.
That's maybe the weirdest thing I've ever thought. Cool it. He's sitting down anyway.
Did you change your mind?
Yeah, my feet are tired. Long practice.
What do you play?
Seriously?
What?
How is it that we go to the same school and neither of us know each other? It's not that big of a school.
Well, I've never really been popular or anything, and I don't pay much attention to sports or band or the school play and stuff.
But you're friends with Alice. She's the most popular girl in school.
I know.
So then how have I never noticed you before?
Ouch. I don't like this guy.
Yes, I do. It's an honest question. And I can't pretend I haven't thought the same thing about myself. Why would he notice me?
I guess Alice kind of draws the focus, I guess.
Yeah, don't get me wrong and everything, but she's nice, but, well, I just never got the impression that she cares much about other people's feelings. Like, she's always only thinking of herself.
I like this guy.
See?
But I shouldn't say that about your friend.
She and I aren't friends anymore.
Oh, why not?
We got in a fight. I don't really want to talk about it. Besides, we're here to talk about you, remember? Why you ran out of class?
Right. So, I'm friends with this guy named Tony Cohen. You know him?
Yeah.
He's a loser.
Isn't that the guy who kept hitting on Alice until she punched him in the throat?
Yep.
Well, anyways, so Tony and I hung out a lot over the summer, and it was fun and everything. But then he started smoking pot and drinking, and that wasn't really my thing, and he got mad at me for not doing it with him.
I still don't get why that made you mad, though.
I'm getting there. So I stopped hanging out with him, which made my parents worry. So they asked me about it, and I told them.
You told your parents about Tony?
Yeah, thought it would help.
Did it?
Nope. So what I didn't know is that Tony had already told his parents that I was trying to get him to do drugs. And his parents had told my parents, who were just waiting for me to tell them about it. It was this huge mess, and I'm still not even sure they believed me. They made me take a drug test and everything.
That sucks.
Yep. So I hadn't seen Tony in weeks. And then suddenly, I'm in first period with him. And he starts making fun of me, calling me burnout and a junkie. And the whole time, his eyes are bloodshot, and I'm pretty sure he was drunk. And what was worse is that everybody believed him. I could lose my spot on the team. I don't want to start high school off with a bad reputation, you know? So I could feel myself getting angry. And I kept telling myself that I shouldn't punch him. But there was another part of me that was telling me that I should punch him right in his stupid face. I wasn't sure. It was like there was a conversation in my head, and I wasn't sure which me to listen to. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Cool. I thought I was going crazy.
Maybe you are.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, no. I didn't mean it that way. I mean, maybe we're all going a little bit crazy. Maybe that's what going through puberty and becoming a teenager and someday an adult is all about. Going a little bit crazy until you're just as crazy as the rest of the world around you.
That was deep.
He's gonna think I'm such a nerd.
I don't think so. Wait for it.
That's kind of a new way of looking at things.
Thanks.
See?
But wouldn't it be better if the world was sane and we could be sane too?
Well, my mom always said you could wish in one hand and poop in the other, and by the end of the day, all you have left is a handful of poop.
Did I just?
Am I really talking about?
Please, God, if you're ever gonna strike me down with a bolt of lightning, do it now. Like right now.
I'm sorry. I can't believe I just said that.
Why? It was funny. Your mom's a very wise person. And I guess you're right. There's no use wishing. But it would be better if I could feel like I was totally not out of control of everything all the time.
Yeah. I should go.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for talking about it with me. You're right. It does feel good to talk about it.
See?
Ask me out! I knew it. I knew I was flirting.
Well, anyway, see ya.
Bye.
He's not going to do it.
I should ask him.
Ask him out!
Wait, am I really not gonna ask him out?
What did I miss? It was going so well. Get back here and ask that boy out. He likes me, right?
Sure seemed like it. See, this always happens. I think a boy likes me, and really he's thinking about sports or comic books or some way hotter girl. I'm really stupid when it comes to boys, aren't I?
But this one likes me. I was so sure of it.
Come on, I need ice cream.
Oh God, now I'm a cliche.
Yep, I meant chip cliche. Come on.
I'm not all there is to me.
I'm complicated, multifaceted. Everyone is.
Sometimes I begin to think outside myself. I begin to see myself in the way others must see me. And I'm filled with this crushing weight, this feeling that I don't measure up.
And I wanted to tell her that. I wanted to tell her that I feel invisible, even though I'm popular. I wanted to tell her that when she didn't know who I was, it was like a knife in my heart. But it was also a relief. It means I could be anyone I wanted to be.
When he said he didn't know me, I wasn't surprised, because no one notices me. But I kind of wish he had been the one who did. My mom was right about the whole wishing thing. I was once again left with something I really didn't want.
In each of us, there are things we don't want to recognize. Things we don't want others to know about us. I don't want to admit that I have doubts.
I don't want to admit that it matters what other people think of me. I don't want to admit that I judge others even though I fear they judge me. Maybe if I were perfect, he would have asked me to stay.
Maybe if I were perfect, I would have asked her to stay.
Well, we have our work cut out for ourselves. Is everyone up to speed?
I don't think so.
Shocking.
That's fine. It might be worth it going over the details anyway. So, what we have are two people, kids really, who like one another but come from two vastly different social circles. Needless to say, they cannot be allowed to be together.
Why not?
Because there are rules and society demands that like stay with like, type with type.
Well, people break those rules all the time.
And does it ever end well?
Sometimes? I suppose not.
There you go.
That's not our problem though.
What is our problem then?
First of all, neither Sarah nor Ryan understand the place. They don't know where they belong. That's problematic.
We know where they belong. Do we? Of course. Sarah's a shy girl with no friends. She's ready and willing to latch herself onto anyone she thinks might notice her. She latched herself onto Alice and thought that made her popular.
That's true. And Alice was getting tired of Sarah's neediness. The boy at the party was really just an excuse to make Sarah mad enough to snap back. No one will blame Alice for dropping Sarah. Almost no one will even notice.
I was amused that Sarah thought it was her idea to end the friendship, like Alice needed a reason.
Doesn't it bother you that Alice treated Sarah like that? I mean, it doesn't seem very fair.
It's not about fair. It's about right. And Alice was getting too popular to be Sarah's friend. It was cute and all at first, and Alice felt good she was being so charitable, but can she really be expected to be a saint? She's got her own life to live. Sarah was too high maintenance.
She was lonely.
And pathetic.
So what about Ryan? He's smart, popular, and a good athlete.
People are jealous of him.
Which is why I think the whole drug thing is way. Knocks him down a few pegs and doesn't run the risk of any permanent damage. His parents will trust him again. Eventually.
And it was a stroke of brilliance, to be sure. But he'll lose friends over it, and that could hurt his popularity, which has resulted in him thinking that he might not be as popular as he thought he was. He might believe that Sarah is in his league. You took a risk.
Well, maybe she is. I mean, she's smart and witty and fun.
Be serious. Sarah doesn't have a single friend. What could she even offer Ryan? He needs status, not a project.
Maybe he could date her.
Did I miss something? I said he needs status,
Not a charity case. Yeah, I heard you. But you're not thinking endgame, my friend.
We aren't friends.
We can shove the two together and let people judge them. It'll give him an excuse to dump that little loser publicly, which will elevate him tenfold. He'll know his place, and so will she.
If we'll crush her and fill him with confidence, she'll be easier for us to manipulate into underachieving as she gets older, and he'll be easier for us to catapult up the ladder as he gets older. I approve.
But why shouldn't Sarah be successful?
Here we go.
Be serious.
I am being serious. You've heard her thoughts just as well as I do, and she's full of confidence. But she's already ignoring it. I mean, who says we have to allow that? Maybe we could lift her up just a little.
If you make this some kind of social equality thing, I am going to be very upset with you.
Aren't we lifting Alice up? She's destined for great things.
Yeah, based on her looks, not her mind. That's its own issue.
Hey, Sarah's pretty. It's not our fault she's not using what she's been given.
I'm not sure that's true. And that's not what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
Well, maybe we could step back from this one. Let them figure it out themselves. Maybe they don't need everyone judging them every step of the way, and maybe they don't need to worry so much about how others see them.
And what about you?
Well, me too. Maybe they don't need to doubt every step they're making. I don't know.
So what? You want us to just let them fall in love?
Or not, but let it be their choice without any involvement from us.
Why do you care so much about them?
Because I remember when Sarah was little, she was so happy. And then I made her start doubting herself. I'm the reason that she let girls like Alice convince her that she's ugly and worthless. And I'm the reason that she walked away from her desire to ask Ryan out.
This is the way it's always been. You've touched every heart, every life. And you've never shown this kind of, well, doubt before.
Right? I'm the reason that Tony kid made fun of Ryan. I am also the reason Ryan will grow up clean and sober. Because he won't let people like Tony Cohen win. He won't let them be right.
And I'm the reason that Ryan cares so much about what his parents think of him. I'm the reason that he makes good choices because he's afraid of letting them down.
And that's great, it really
And
is!
you're the reason people think twice before they make a decision. You're the reason people weigh their options. How can you question that?
I'm not. I don't. I just think that sometimes we can be cruel. I didn't mean cruel. I just meant, maybe sometimes we take it too far.
Alright,
All right?
we will step back from this one.
Really?
No, not entirely. We'll watch closely and observe and see if they make the right choice.
What is the right choice?
We'll know it when we see it.
And if they make a choice that we don't approve of?
Then you will have to admit that you were wrong and help us fix it.
And what if we don't agree that the wrong choice was made?
We'll put it to a vote. Majority rules.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Take it or leave it.
Okay, majority rules.
You had better be right about this. If you're wrong, those two are going to get hurt much worse than they would have if we had stayed involved. You know that, right?
Please let me be right.
Why do I have to take this class?
Because English is important for communicating and thinking. Critical thinking. That kind of thing.
It is literally killing me.
And to learn the proper ways to use figurative language.
Ooh, look, Ryan passed me a note. What does it say? Why am I passing a note to her?
Because I like her.
Wait, like her? Or just like her?
I'm not in elementary school anymore. I like her. Do I have to define that?
Way to avoid answering the question.
Well, maybe I'm not ready to answer that question.
Want to meet up and talk after school? Did he just ask me out? I don't think so.
Possibly.
Woohoo! He's in love with me! Hey, it could happen.
What should I say?
She's not gonna respond.
Give her a minute. I basically just asked her out.
Did I go?
I don't recall making that decision.
It wasn't a decision so much as an impulsive action.
I don't recall deciding to make that impulsive action.
Maybe I don't know the meaning of the word impulsive. This is going to end badly.
Maybe not. For once, I just need to ignore doubt and take a leap of faith.
Sure. Same place as the other day? There it is. It's a date.
Is it a date?
Should I clarify? I've been so wrong about this before.
I might scare him off.
What is she doing?
Oh, no. She's gonna cancel. She's gonna friend zone me. She's gonna crush my still beating heart and it'll be shell the man that I once was, never knowing true love. And it'll be.
Pull together!
Thanks. I needed that.
Is this a date? I'd rather know before I make a fool of myself. Does that mean she wants it to be a date?
Wait, what if he thinks I don't want it to be a date?
I didn't think of that.
I was hoping, but let me know if I'm holding a fistful of you-know-what and we'll go from there.
That was actually pretty smooth.
That was smooth.
It just came to me.
It's a date then.
I might cry.
Better not. That will definitely freak him out. I'll go take care of myself. Hold it together, okay?
What do I do now? Probably pay attention in class and act like what any of the teacher is trying to jam into my head makes sense.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be able to focus now.
Just don't think about it. Leave it for later.
I guess that's that then.
I knew she wanted to date me.
I had my doubts.
Doubt doesn't matter today.
What are other people going to think?
People are gonna think I'm dating a freak.
It doesn't matter what other people think. I like her.
But it does matter. I know it does. They're rules.
I don't always have to follow the rules.
I always have to follow the rules.
Look at what following rules has got to me. My parents don't trust me, and I just know people are spreading rumors about me that I do drugs. Maybe I should break the rules a little bit.
But see, if I date some nobody, people will definitely think I've gone off the deep end. They'll be sure I'm on something.
Stop it! Don't even think that. Sarah is a girl just like any other girl.
Or maybe not like any other girl I've ever met.
But maybe I can keep this to myself for a little while.
A secret romance?
No, more like an omission. Something, not a secret, just something I don't tell anyone about.
And if people ask,
Then maybe I lie.
and if they spread rumors,
Then I deny it.
I don't feel right about this.
because it is wrong.
I have a reputation. Damaged though it might be. I need to protect it. Sarah would understand.
How sure of that am I?
But maybe I keep this from Sarah too.
I agree.
I hate this!
Can I go to the restroom?
He looked unhappy. Maybe he's having second thoughts.
Nah, he probably just needed to pee.
Gross. I don't want to think of him peeing.
Fair enough. Maybe he needed to powder his nose.
That's no better. He really looked unhappy.
Maybe.
It was nothing. I need to stay optimistic this time. He likes me. That's gotta be enough for now. See? What did I tell you? We stayed out of it and they connected. They like each other. I knew it.
That was never the question.
Yeah, the issue on the table was whether or not they should.
Well, I think it's going well. Oh, and I'll even forgive you two with meddling there a bit with Ryan.
That wasn't us.
Don't give me that. You've heard his thoughts. He's terrified of what others think. That's all you two.
We promised not to interfere this time. That was all him, not us.
No. But Sarah chose optimism and hope. Ryan should have done the same. You made him try to second guess his decisions and
We tried to tell you.
There are rules.
he's going to break her heart?
Yes.
And because we stayed out of it, people will talk.
And because we stayed out of it, Ryan will feel terrible and won't know how to fix it. His heart will be broken and hers will be crushed.
We have to stop it.
No. This will be a good lesson for you. We need to weigh our decisions carefully. Let this play out and you'll understand why. A healthy respect for how others see us makes us cautious. Second-guessing our choices makes us less prone to unnecessary failure.
Fear of judgment makes us wise.
But I was so sure there was a better way. We can let them see each other. Truly see not just the surface, but into each other's hearts.
No way! Absolutely not.
But
Are you serious right now? Such a thing just isn't done.
why not? Why shouldn't they see each other's truths?
If you do this, it won't end well. I want no part of it.
Just because something hasn't been done doesn't mean it can't be done, right?
Oh, it's been done.
Every day, I see them. They are full of doubt, questions, fear, uncertainty. Not all of them are plagued with anguish. Not all of them buckle under the pressure. The ones that do are kind of the lucky ones because people notice and they help, and I am so grateful for that. But I worry about the rest of them. The ones that suffer in silence. The ones that say things are fine, but what they really want to say is that they are being crushed by self-awareness. The popular kids walk around like nothing bothers them. Like they don't even hear what others are saying. But it's all they hear. They walk this thin little tightrope with nothing to help them balance. And they are right to fear that others are waiting for them to fall. On the other end of the spectrum are the kids that think of themselves as losers and nerds and wasted space. And I want to scream at them, no, you are not wasted space. You're different, but you're unique, you matter. But they don't listen. They too fear that others are hoping for their destruction. And the saddest thing is that the truth is so much scarier. No one thinks of them much at all. So few notice how much loneliness there is in the world. And then, two people make a connection, but can't realize what they found, even if it's all in their heads. They are crushed by the fear that others are judging them. They're so trained to fear of what others think, even if no one's looking. I wish I could do something. I wish I could show them that they are not alone. Maybe you are not alone.
Hey,
Hi.
I can see you.
I can feel your hand in mine.
Sorry,
Your hand's warm.
it's sweaty.
I thought that was mine.
How is this possible?
I don't know. Maybe, is it because I'm falling in love with you?
You are?
I am.
I am.
You are?
I can't.
He'll hurt me.
3 months today. 3 months. We've been dating for 3 months.
Doesn't seem that long.
It's not that long, I guess.
Nope.
Can I trust you?
No,
Of course.
What?
Why?
I'm lying to you.
I don't know any of your friends.
I've told you. They're all really busy.
Are you really lying to me?
Yes.
You're lying.
I'm not.
Don't tell her the truth.
What am I doing? I'll lose her!
I'm sorry. I was afraid
Of what?
of what people would think. That ought to do it.
No
Don't
chance. You'll stay with me now.
Why should I?
You never cared about me at all, did you? Or was I? A joke? An experiment? A palate cleanser?
Why are you dating me if you're ashamed of me?
I'm not ashamed of you.
Then why don't I know any of your friends or your parents? You haven't told anyone we're dating, have you?
No.
Why not, Ryan? Tell me the truth.
Because I like you.
Because I love you.
Because there are rules.
I don't know.
Well, you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Stay.
Stay.
Please stay.
Please.
Maybe that's best.
It's for the best. It'll hurt less now than later. It's over.
It's over.
That quickly?
That quickly.
Doesn't seem fair, does it?
You should have asked me to stay.
I know. I didn't want to hurt you.
Too late for that.
I'm sorry.
I know.
So?
I thought I could stop it.
We told you it would end poorly.
We warned you.
I just wanted to prevent them from hurting one another.
We were always going to make this choice.
Wait, you can see us?
We could always see you.
That's impossible.
We can see you. Do you think we're blind? We see the judgment.
We see the doubt.
We know how it matters that others see us in a positive light.
But you've never spoken to us before.
We speak to you three all the time.
You just don't listen.
We begged doubt to leave us alone.
We have enough of our own without having to shoulder the doubt placed upon by others.
It's sometimes more than we can bear, and yet we fight. We wake up every morning and we put ourselves in situations that will crush us.
And we learn from our doubt. We learn from our failure. But you don't even notice. Don't blame us for that. It's not our fault.
Are you serious? It's completely your fault.
We don't need everyone judging us every day. We don't need that look in someone's eyes to tell us we're doing something wrong.
But it makes you careful.
Sometimes we need to take risks. Sometimes we can be too careful and hold back from making the best mistakes.
And some choices are made for us. And you help.
Because sometimes you don't know you're the one making the mistake. You need to consider how others see us. You need to be self-aware.
We are always self-aware.
We can't go through a single day without worrying about every move we make.
We wake up and the first thing we do is look in the mirror to check our skin for blemishes.
And some blemishes are much deeper than the surface.
And we feel them.
We didn't know.
It wasn't your job to know.
And you never asked.
What do you want us to do?
Help
us. Listen. Lift us up.
Is that all?
And hide us from one another again. No one needs to see so clearly into someone else's heart. Some parts of us are there to be discovered in time, but not all at once. We can do that.
I'm sorry. I thought I was helping.
We know. Thank you.
What happens next?
We don't know.
It's not up to you to decide.
I'm afraid for you.
Hey,
Hi.
I should have asked you to stay.
Yeah.
And I should have been honest with you. I was worrying about what other people would think. I don't think I know how to stop worrying about that.
I could have helped.
Really?
Yeah. You just had to ask.
Not yet.
Stay?
It's too late for that.
Is it?
No, it's never too late.
You hurt me.
I'm sorry. I'm going to make mistakes.
Yeah. I know. Come on. Let's go introduce me to your friends.
Will that be enough?
No, but it's a start.
I can see you.
I can feel your hand in mine.